right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Racha HaKodash, double honors unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to say much love to the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson, I wanted to go into a few videos here that I have pulled up of some recent news that took place in like the past, day or two, especially dealing with the solar eclipse and how pretty much you had two so-called black women to act very strange during the solar eclipse to the point to where, one of them ended up unaliving their family, except one of the children who survived, man. Okay. We know that the solar eclipse, was a major sign from the Most High. But that woman, man, okay, she really, really lost her mind when that solar eclipse showed up, okay? And as you can see here in the title of this video, all right, this news clip, it says, mother who pushed her children on 405 freeway described herself as an astrologer, okay? So she was a self-proclaimed astrologer, right? And you have a lot of these individuals out in the world today on social media, who claim to be this spiritual leader, right? These women who are pretty much into witchcraft, man, okay? But this woman here, she went to the extreme, all right? She went to the freaking extreme, man, okay? You brothers out there, man, if you're dealing with a woman, right, and she's, into so-called astrology, she's a spiritual leader, right? If you go to her house and you see, crazy shit hanging on her wall and, candles burning everywhere, you might want to leave her alone, man. And, even just, while having a conversation with her, you can tell if this hoe is off her, off her rockers, man. All right. So I'm going to play this first video here, man. Then I'm going to show you another video, all right, of the second woman, right? A so-called black woman who also bugged out when, the solar eclipse came, man. What the hell is going on, bro? Okay. But we understand that it's the Most High God working, man. But come on, man. All right. So here we go. First video here.
And tonight, revealing new information about the mother who pushed her children out onto the busy 405 freeway.
Police have learned that she was heavy into astrology, and her social media accounts were full of doomsday messages as the eclipse approached.
And KCAL News reporter Tom Wade is live in Woodland Hills now. Tom, everyone wants to know who could do all of this and why are we getting closer to learning?
Yeah, absolutely, Pat. I think everyone wants to try to wrap their minds around how a mother could do the things that she did. All of this killing spree beginning here at this apartment complex at Woodland Hills and then ending on the 405. We may never know why this woman did what she did, but we are getting a better look into her mindset in the days and hours leading up to the crimes. Danielle Johnson, seen here for the first time since carrying out her horrific murderous rampage, tossing her baby and 9-year-old child onto the freeway, stabbing her boyfriend to death, and then killing herself in a crash. All of it happening in the early hours of Monday morning. Neighbors of the victims are still reeling.
To do what she did, the way that she did it, it's just awful.
Along with Johnson's photo, we're also getting our first look at her life on social media, which police say is a focus now of the investigation. On Friday, just 2 days before her killing spree, Johnson posted on X, wake up, The apocalypse is here. Everyone who has ears, listen. Your time to choose what you believe is now. On her website, Johnson described herself as an astrologer and an energy healer. Johnson appeared obsessed with the eclipse, posting a
Stay away from women who always talking about some damn energy, right? I'm reading your energy, right? Stay the hell away from them hoes, man. They don't know what the hell they talking about, okay? Yeah, I'm reading your bad energy. Ho, you ain't reading nothing, okay? You're sick in the head, man. All of a sudden now, these women are, these spiritual gurus, man. These hoes bugged out, bro, okay? They bugged out their freaking minds, man. But this is what you get, okay, when you want to mess with left hand, things, okay, or left-handed things, man. You start bugging the hell out, bro, okay? Man, this...
about it multiple times, calling it the epitome of spiritual warfare and urging people to pick a side as the world is changing. She also reposted anti-Semitic images and anti-Semitic tropes about Jewish people owning Hollywood and promoting pedophilia.
We didn't realize how mentally unstable she was.
Now that's true. That's true. About the only thing that she got right. But the other shit, she bugging out. Okay? She bugged out, bro.
She was. A lot of anti-Semitic remarks, especially in Hollywood, calling Hollywood execs pedophiles.
Detectives are reviewing all of Johnson's posts, but right now they are not connecting the eclipse and her online rants about it to the murders.
I feel so bad, as I'm sure everyone does, for the infant and especially for the daughter that survived it.
Johnson's inexplicable rampage began early Monday morning here at her Woodland Hills apartment complex. Detectives say she got into an argument with her boyfriend, 29-year-old Jalen Allen Cheney, which ended with her stabbing him to death. She then took her two daughters, an 8-month-old baby and 9-year-old, rammed the gate in her garage and took off down the 405. She stopped her SUV in Culver City and pushed her baby daughter and 9-year-old out onto the freeway. The infant was hit and killed. The 9-year-old, who witnessed the horrific stabbing, survived with only minor injuries. Johnson kept driving. She ended up in Redondo Beach, where she slammed into a tree. Police say she was speeding at about 100 miles per hour during the impact, which they are investigating as a suicide.
Oh, it's horrible, horrible.
And that is pretty much the universal reaction to this awful story. There were no calls for service ever at this apartment building for the couple. The head of the homicide unit investigating this case is calling this one of the worst homicide investigations in LA history. Reporting live in Woodland Hills, I'm Tom Waite, KCAL News.
Right. Eve lost her goddamn mind, man. Okay? You brothers gotta be careful, bro. Please be careful, man. When you're dealing with these women, all right, and they talking like this, saying all this crazy ass shit, bro, you gotta be careful, bro. Especially when it's Eve, all right, because she really believed that shit. She really believed in this astrology, she's a spiritual leader. Whatever, man. You see him on social media, bro. Lost her goddamn mind, man. Slaughtered half of her family, saved the... Bro, she pushed the baby on the house. Bro, what? Man, something wrong with it. And look, you only can imagine what they was arguing about. Okay, the dude probably telling her, to chill the fuck out, bro. What are you talking about? He probably cussing her out. And she stabbed the man to death, man. Okay? Lord have mercy. Goddamn. Fucking crazy, man. Batshit fucking crazy, man. Next video, right? It says, Florida woman claims God told her to start eclipse raid shooting. Okay? Here we go.
A Georgia woman is behind bars after going on a shooting spree on I-10. According to the Florida Highway Patrol, A 22-year-old woman told hotel workers in Holmes County that she had been directed by God to go on a shooting spree about the solar eclipse, and that not long after she left the hotel in a purple Dodge Challenger driving to the interstate, traveling west, shooting into 2 cars. One of the drivers was shot in the neck, the other grazed in his arm. Taylon Nichelle Celestine is charged with attempted murder, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and improper discharge of a firearm. During a search of her car, troopers say they found an AR-15 and a 9mm handgun. Celestine was booked into the Holmes County Jail.
There you have it, man. Another individual who acted up during the solar eclipse, all right? So the most I told her to do it, he probably did. He probably did. Tell her, go out there. Go out there, you crazy bitch. Go out there. And just started shooting. The spirits told her to do it. Oh, Lord have mercy, man. Man, bro. Shit can happen at any time, man. In this world, bro. There's a lot of crazy, psychotic people, man. On the planet Earth, bro. I mean, they're just sick, souls, man. Okay? Sick fucking people, man. But these are spirits of vengeance, as the scripture speaks about. Lord have mercy, man. But Eve is fucking crazy, bro. Okay? And we know that a lot of weird activity, took place on that solar eclipse, because there was a very a spiritual sound from the Lord, both on the right hand and the left hand side, man. And people react to the moon, that has an effect on people's lives, man. Mood swings, all kind of things. The animals start acting up on the solar eclipse. So very, very spiritual thing, man. But these 2 people here, they acted very, very weird, okay, on the solar eclipse, and and did something stupid, okay. Now this next video here, I just want to play this also before I get my before I get my first precept here. This video here, it says, woman hides son's body in trash can after he accidentally shot himself. So I want to play this here, just a little bit of it, then I'm gonna get into my first precept, man.
Some lady called DCFS and kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves.
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too.
That's Sushi Staples, a mom from Illinois caught on body camera denying she has a son. The problem? She's lying.
Man, this is crazy. I don't know. I think I'm being framed.
I'll lay out the entire sad story that includes the death of Staples' 10-year-old son. Thanks for joining me for Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. The case of Sushi Staples and the accidental shooting death of her son Zion is so incredibly sad. Staples is serving a 2-year prison sentence for Zion's death. She pleaded guilty to hiding his body in a trash can for 8 months. But Staples actually wants out of prison early. I'll have more on that in a bit. The investigation into Sushi Staples started back on July 25th of 2023 in Rock Island, Illinois. Police received information from a woman who had known Staples for many years.
At first, it was just like a regular phone call, like how you been doing and stuff like that. And then I heard her like crying a little bit. And I asked her, I said, what's wrong? And she just stated to me that Christmas will never be the same again. She then stated to me, I said, why, what happened?
It's enough on that, man, for her time. So yeah, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But my first precept here, man, to those first 2 videos, all right, about, people acting weird, and in particular that woman calling herself an astrologer, right, a spiritual individual. This is what the Lord had to say in the law, man. This is Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 9. It says, when you enter the land the Lord Yahweh your God has given you, be very careful not to imitate the detestable customs of the nations living there, right? And that's been one of Jake's problems since the beginning of time, man, is imitating the detestable customs of the heathen nations, man. This is why we went into captivity for, all right? It says, for example, never sacrifice your son or daughter as a burnt offering, and do not let your people practice fortune telling or use sorcery or interpret omens or engage in witchcraft, witchcraft, or cast spells or fortune as mediums or psychics, or call forth the spirits of the dead. We shouldn't be engaging in that, okay? But you have people today, amongst our people, okay, which I'm focusing on, who are into these things, man, okay? Especially these freaking women. You got to be careful, bro, all right? As I was saying earlier, you're dealing with a woman, and she's, dressed all weird, right? She can be fine. But if she's dressed all weird, you meet her, meet her for the first time, she's talking about reading your energy and asking you your signs and touching your hands and, trying to read your palms and just, all kind of weird stuff. Brother, be careful. Be careful, dog, because you might be dealing with a chick like this, okay? Bugged out her freaking mind, man. Bugged out her freaking fucking mind.
Horrific, murderous rampage.
Through. You got to be careful, man. These people dealing with left-hand things don't know what the hell they're getting involved with, okay? And the Most High sent that solar eclipse to just go ahead on and get rid of her behind, man. But along with that, bro, she killed her husband, and she tried killing both her kids, but she only got a chance to kill one, and there was an 8-month-old baby. What the hell, man? Okay? Come on, bro. It says, anyone who does these things is detestable to the Lord. It is because the other nations have done these detestable things that the Lord your God will drive them out ahead of you. So the Lord got rid of those ancient, Canaanites, all right, who were Hamites, for doing these abominable practices, okay? So we shouldn't be engaging in this stuff, man. But this is what our people are, are constantly messing with, are constantly tapping into, all right? A story came out maybe a year or 2 years ago, how you had a bunch of, black women leave the Christian church and get into witchcraft, man. And you're starting to see this shit, bro, more and more on the internet, man. They keep talking about, they read energy and all this stuff. You got to stay away from these freaking people, man. Be careful, okay? And I'll just put one more video here, then I'm gonna close out for work's sake. Play this back a little bit. This is from We News. It says, Philadelphia shooting, 5 suspects arrested for the shooting at an Eid gathering of Muslims. If I said that word right. But here we go, okay? Niggas.
Meanwhile, at least 5 suspects have been arrested in connection with Wednesday's shooting in Philadelphia. As per the police, 3 people were shot and injured after rival groups engaged in crossfiring. Now, the incident took place at a Muslim gathering amid Eid al-Fitr celebrations, and more than 30 gunshots range at Eid al-Fitr gathering. Over 1,000 people at the Clara Muhammad Square were shot. 5 suspects were taken into custody, including 4 men and a woman. 4 were carrying weapons, while one 15-year-old was shot at the shoulder and the leg by the police. Cops have confirmed that the 15-year-old suspect is stable. Take a listen to this.
All the people, the individual shot in the stomach, 22-year-olds in stable condition, the 15-year-olds in stable condition.
Meanwhile, responding to the gunfire, a police patrol vehicle hit a child pedestrian who was fleeing the scene. The victim, who was later taken to the hospital, has suffered a fractured leg.
Unfortunately, during this incident, one of our patrol wagons struck a young child, and she recovered a fractured leg in that scenario. And clearly, we send our prayers out to her and her family. That is not our intended purpose, and we will make sure we'll be following up with her and her family to let them know that.
The police say shooting was not targeted at the Muslim gathering. However, a thorough investigation to establish the motive of the incident is underway. For all the latest news, download the WeOn app.
Yeah, so that, happened the other day, man. All right. The shooting at the, so-called Muslim gathering, okay, which is a bunch of BS, by the way. All right. But the Lord did it. Okay. Niggas, rival gangs, even, but you can't do nothing with, niggas around, man. Especially inside of Philadelphia, bro. Okay. Philly is a terrible city, man. As you can see. Well, if you don't know, yes, Philly is a terrible, terrible place, man. And Jake living in complete hell in Philly, but the crime is through the roof. Drugs. I mean, Philly is bad, man. Everybody complain about how bad Philly is. Okay, I never, physically been to Philly, but I've seen enough of the news, and talk to people. It's a terrible place. Niggas are weird, man. You know what? I'll go ahead and play this last video here real quick, and then I'm gonna close out, man. Houston shoppers are being impacted by 99-cent only store closure, right? And these shoppers are mainly Jake, okay? Mainly Jake, man, who are impacted by this 99-cent store closing, okay? Because that's what being the niggas, man. All right. Here we go.
Those popular 99 cents only stores recently announcing they're shutting down. Over 300 stores closing nationwide.
And tonight, there is new concern also about the closures, creating new food deserts in certain communities.
Creating new food deserts in certain communities. I wonder which communities he's talking about. Right, that's creating a food desert. It's Jake, man. Because Jake is the poor, okay? Jake is the one, who is suffering mainly financially, man. Now, other people are too, right? The other heathens who are here in Houston, Texas, but it's mainly Jake, man. And look, bro, the 99-cent store don't have no real food in there, man. It's a bunch of processed BS, bro. All right? And that's why Jake is so freaking sickly, man, because of the diet, man. Most of the diseases and things that Jake deal with come from their diets, bro. All right? But Jake don't have, money like that to get quality food. Okay? To the truth of the, of the reality, man. Jake do not have the money to, buy some so-called decent food, man. And even the decent food that they have in these stores, like, Whole Foods or H-E-B, Kroger, where you want to go to, they're just the best of the worst. Okay? It's the best of the worst, man. Because all that shit is polluted, but definitely, eating from the 99-cent store, all right, you really, really, asking for a damn, a disease or something, bro. Because ain't no way in the hell. But this is where Jake go to, pretty much get everything. All right, here we go.
Garza has the reaction.
This 99-cent only store on Westheimer is one of many across the area with signs that say store closing. But folks we're hearing from say that these stores provide much more than just groceries.
No, not on Westheimer. Come on, man. No, not Westheimer, man. I was just about to go there. Come on, player. On Westheimer.
Frozen food, dairy, and deli. Those are just some of the items people can find at the 99-cent only store.
Look. Jake, that's who in there, right? That's who in there right here. Jake, that's all you see in there. Okay, looking terrible. Okay, just come out the house looking like any goddamn thing, man. You sisters out there, okay? If you coming out the house looking like this, shame on you. All right, shame on you, man. You should have a care for your appearance, man. Okay, but you see this a lot with our people, man. Especially in the morning times, you go to the Walmart or something, or HEB, go in the store, people got on pajamas, the shower caps or whatever they fucking call it. I mean bonnets, right? Jake still be having, damn eye boogers in their face, right? Mouth be crusty from the sleeping, ain't wash their face. Looking terrible, man. Please have a care for your appearance out in the public, okay? This shit is sad, man.
People can find at the 99-cent only store.
Vengo a comprar huevos, que los huevos los tienen a buen precio aquí. Y muchas cosas, los platos de papel tienen buen precio.
Victor Alvarado shops at the 99-cent store in Greenspoint often. He tells me he's on disability and the prices for him here are affordable. All of these items he bought around $32. Now that 99-cent only stores are closing for good, he has to find another affordable place to shop.
Muchos productos que en otras tiendas pues es más costoso, me cuesta más dinero.
It's not just accessibility to affordable food people are losing.
We bring our guys out at least once a week.
Julie Garcia is the director of Journey Together Activity Center.
And real quick, if he bought all that stuff, for $32, okay, I saw some milk and other products in his bag, that shit trash, okay? Because milk is high as hell. You can't have, bro. If you leave out of HEB with more than 6 bags of shit, okay? Well, I wouldn't call it shit, but food, right? Let's say you got about 6 bags in your hands. You spent more than $32, player, okay? HEB, shit. Go in there try to buy some quality stuff from HEB. I went yesterday. You gonna spend some fucking money, player. You gonna spend some money. You want some decent out of HEB or any of these damn stores, but especially HEB, right? Whole food store, and look, bro. If you shopping at Randall's, okay, you balling, brother. If you go to Randall's and get your food, brother, you balling. Because Randall is higher than a hoe. I don't know why Randall's so goddamn high like that. I be in there cussing. Every time that I had to go to Randall for something, I be cussing, goddamn it. I hate going in that store. Okay? But it's a Randall that's super close to me, so I go there because it's convenient, but I haven't been there lately. Okay. I just go to the Kroger's down the road. You know what? I'm going to Kroger's just so I can just grab something out, I'll head back home. But Randall's too goddamn high. Okay? I don't know what the hell going on. But yeah, you buy some quality food, man. Some good, like some meat or something. Man, that shit high as hoe, bro. I mean, higher than a hoe. I bought, a couple items yesterday. And every time that girl swiped that shit, I would get mad. Every time she swiped the item, I would get mad. Why this shit so fucking high for, man? But yeah, this is what you got to deal with, okay?
Center, a day hab facility for people with special needs. And this store has been a vital part of their routine.
We teach them social skills, life skills, and how to interact with each other. We create a list before we come out so they know what they're going to buy, and then everybody picks it up, and then they all pay individually.
This 99-cent store is only a few minutes away from their center, making it convenient.
We were kind of heartbroken because we come, like I said, we come here once a week, and our guys really enjoy and look forward to the outing.
The company says this was a difficult decision and not the outcome they expected, but the pandemic and other economic factors left them no choice. Reporting in Houston, Jalissa Garza, KHOU 11 News.
Right.
Hope there's a viable alternative for them soon.
Yes.
Yeah. Babylon crumbling. This is what it is. Okay, Babylon crumbling. Things are getting real around the world. Okay, a lot of stores are closing down. If you've been paying attention, as of lately, a lot of stores, major companies have been shutting down. All right, and it's a beautiful thing, but it is hurting a lot of people, man. Okay, but the main story, that stood out to me this morning was this crazy ass woman right here. Okay, I'm sure you brothers and sisters seen the video of this crazy, deranged, stupid hoe, okay, who did what she did to her family, man. Stay away from these spiritual whores. All right, these astrologers, these palm readers, whatever these bitches want to call themselves. Stay away from them, man. Oh my goodness. All right, but with that, I'm gonna close out, man. Lord willing, do it fine. All praise Yahweh, Shalom, Shalom.